spooky gal pals. Welcome back. Thanks for clicking on the video. I'm Rita. I think we're gonna have a little bit of fun today. Today, I'm gonna take you out into my witchy workshop and we're gonna do something really fun. We're gonna make something for a bed, a Halloween bed that isn't quite up to snuff. It's not up to snuff. It needs more detail. It needs more spookiness. It needs just more. And this is what we're going to make. This is what we're going to stick on the bed. So this is a slime drip that I have made. This is what we're going to make. I have made a ton of these in the past, and I will continue to make a ton in the future because they're so much fun. They're lightweight. They can go anywhere. And they add such a real fun little spooky quality to kind of anything. So I'm going to take you out into our little workshop today, our little witchy workshop. And we're going to, oh my God, this fire is burning my arms. It's so hot. I didn't think it was going to be that hot, but it's hot. But that's okay. So we're gonna stick our hair up because we're gonna go use some machines. But we're gonna stick our hair up and bundle up because it's pretty cold outside. And my husband turned on the heater in the shop, so it's nice and warm in there, but it's not like terribly warm. So we're gonna bundle up and we're gonna go outside, and I'm gonna show you how to make these slime drips, which you could easily do at home with just a few things. If you know, I'll talk about that later. But they're cool, and they're fun, and they make a really good effect, and they're lightweight. So let's get into that workshop. I'm tracing out my slime drips from roughly 1/4 inch underlay. It's called Mironite. I'm tracing out my pattern from my head, but you could always use a printout if that helps you. Here I am trimming down my piece with my chop saw. I'm using a scroll saw to cut out the design. If you don't have one around your garage and you want one, they're very cheap to buy used. I've only ever paid $50 for one, and this one I got for free. They're very safe. Just respect the fact that you have a fast sawing blade at your fingertips. Also, this material comes in 4x8 sheets, but if you don't want to do that much, you don't want to have that much material around, Home Depot sells similar stuff in 2x2 panels. That's a pretty nice looking slime drip. Now I'm just going to give these slime drips just a light little sand with a fine grit sandpaper. This one here is 220, just to get all the rough edges off, smooth it over a little bit, and take any burrs that the scroll saw has made on the back of this slime drip. I'm actually going to go ahead now and make a few more pieces, so you'll see me here just going ahead and making some more slime drips. I'm giving my slime drips 2 coats of green paint. Mine is just an interior eggshell paint. Then once that's dry overnight, I'm going to paint on thin white outlines all over the slime drips. That as well gets 2 coats. And I'm also going to apply a coat of sealant. And you can just use whatever you have around if you have anything. If you don't have anything and you're going to go to the store and buy it anyways, I would get a nice satin interior finish, and that always looks very nice. I would let that clear coat dry overnight in a nice warm area just to make sure that it's fully dry before you stack them and put them away or hang them up. Here is our finished product. All the slime drips that I made. I went ahead and made some bigger ones because I needed some bigger ones to make the look a little bit more bold. Something I wanted to mention is if you don't like the slime drip idea, this kind of thing is pretty versatile, I think. Like so what I mean is, like, if you wanted to make, like, turn these instead of slime drips, turn them into blood drips. Paint them red, put the outline on them. You know, I'm not sure what would look best with red, if it would be white or black. But you give it a try, test it out, see what you like. But they're super cool and they're so lightweight. And something else is, like, even though they're lightweight and they're made out of the underlay, they're extremely durable. Like, you can slam these things around, and I do slam them around a fair amount, and they're durable, they don't break, they don't snap, easy, they're great. You want to put them away for the season, all you do is stack them up, and they pack away real nice in a very small spot. Now, I will say, if you're going to do that, you have to put the clear coat on. If you don't put the clear coat on, when you stack them up and stick them away for the rest of the season, the backs, the paint will stick together. And then it's just what happens, I find. It's just what happens with the warmth of your house. It warms the paint a little bit, and then it sticks together. But, and then it'll pull the paint off. It'll look like crap, and you're going to have to redo it. So just take the time, put the clear coat on, and then you can stack them up, and they don't stick together. And that's just the best way to do it. It keeps them in good shape, and it's, you know, more scratch resistant. It's just what you should do. It's just what you should do. But I'm going to take you into the next room, and I'm going to show you where these are going. This is the bed that we are going to add the slime drips to. I have here the slime drips, and I also have the museum putty that we're going to use to fasten it. So the idea is to put a lot of the slime drips up there, and then some accent slime drips down here on the bottom. And there's all kinds of, like, lips on this. There's, like, lips here you can go under, and you can put the slime drip up against this little ledge here. So it's gonna look really nice, and it's gonna blend into the frame really well. So I'm gonna set you down, put you on the tripod, and then put you towards the bed, and we'll just kind of put them on, see where we want them, see where they fit nice. And if I have a picture, now I realize this bed right now is got like a summer look to it. It's got like the lobsters and stuff like that, and the red gingham, and that's nice. So let me just tell you, this bed is actually part of an Airbnb that I do for my work. And I have 3 different looks that I do. I do a kind of a year-round look, which is kind of what you've seen here. I have a fall look, which is like a pumpkin spice look. So I take everything out and I change it, and it's a lot of fun. You know, I want a total, you know, immersive experience with this kind of stuff. And I also have a Halloween look. So I do a Halloween look for all of October. It's kind of a fun little thing that I do. So I transformed the bed into kind of a witchy bed. And last year was the first year of me doing the witchy theme. So I made all that I could last winter. And so it looks great. I'll put in a picture here if I have one. I'm pretty sure I do. I'll put a picture in. And you can see when I show you the picture that there are some gaps that need to be kind of addressed for next year. I need more depth. I need more interest on the bed. So that's what these slime drips are part of. Now, it's not all of it. It's kind of it's just another layer to the finished product. So I have some other things I'm working on with this bed, and I think I will show you those as well in another video. But that's what this is for this Halloween section in my little Airbnb thing. So, and this is actually just right next to my house. I share a wall, and it's kind of like, it's a separate bedroom, but it has its own separate entrance. So it's kind of like a little mini hotel room sort of thing that I get to play with. And it's really tons of fun. Like, I have a hoot doing it. So anyways, I'm going to put you on the tripod, and then let's get these up. And I might shuffle them around a little bit. I'm not sure. We'll see what they look like when they get up. you can kind of get the idea here of what I'm going for. I mean, it does look really cool. I mean, obviously, I think it looks better in person, I think. But I think still on camera, I think that still looks pretty darn cool. So I think that's really cool. And something else I do over here is I dress up the coffee bar all cool and stuff like that. And I have slime drips that come off of the lamp posts here and stuff like that. And that's really cool. But I think I like what I've done on the headboard. I think. I might make a couple more pieces for the footboard because I don't like those other ones. They're just not working, and that's fine. They are, I can stick them anywhere. I can cut them down if I want to and just repair them a little bit to make them fit somewhere else. It's no big deal. But I really, really like that. Yeah, so I'm going to make a couple more and stick them down here. Maybe a long one, something like that, a longer one, but maybe something like that one there on the far, like this one right here. I think I might make another one or two like that. That's really kind of oozing for down here, but that's okay. Well, my friends, that's it for me today. I'm going to clean up this mess here, put my slime drips away, make a few more, and that's it. I'm going to wrap it up. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.